What a lad. Now today I'm lucky enough to be joined by one of the most exciting and promising young talents in the country. He's recently just turned 18 years old and he's already had 3 very impressive games for the mighty Tasman Mako. He is a kid with a massive future in the game, and like all my guests are, he is an absolute lad. It is the man with the coolest name in the game, Macca Springer. Welcome, mate.
Great to be here. It's been a long time coming now.
Yeah, you said as soon as you had your debut game you'd be keen to come on, and that came around, and then you sort of wanted a debut start, and then you wanted a Shield game, so we're finally here.
Yeah, well, it started off as a bit as a joke to come on here, to be fair, and now we're here, so yeah.
Dreams do come true. But Macca Springer, that is one of the coolest names in rugby. Any story behind that one?
No, not really. It's not that's my bit of a nickname, Macca.
Is it not even your real name?
Nah, Macca Springer is my real name.
True.
So yeah, known by Macca though mostly. No one really knows my full name. So.
No. When did your nickname become permanent?
As long as I remember, to be fair. Not really anyone calls me Macca. Probably started at school when all my teachers used to call me McKay.
Oh, yeah. And
I just told them my name was Macca to make it easier, so just stuck from there.
But you're happy the commentators and stuff call you Macca?
Yeah, I am. Mum would like them to call me Mackay, but I don't really care. So
nah, Macca Springer. It's got a cool ring to it. Anyway, mate, ran Philly Shield in the weekend. Pretty disappointing result, but how did you find it out there?
Yeah, it was disappointing. It's pretty cool to get out there and be a part of such a big occasion, though. Even getting like 20 minutes was awesome. So a bit unlucky with the result, but yeah, it was a pretty cool experience in first year getting a challenge. So hopefully get a few more in the next couple of years.
Mate, you must be pinching yourself a little bit. Like, just turned 18, you're out there playing for Tasman and a Ranfurly Shield game. It must be pretty buzzy.
Yeah, get those occasions where I don't really believe it when I get home and I'm like, what did I just witness and what did I just do? But you know, it is pretty cool getting out there and playing with just names like the big boys that play Super Rugby and stuff, and getting to know them is just pretty cool.
And how did you find the intensity of a Shield match? Did you find it a level up to anything else you've played?
Yeah, it definitely was. You could definitely feel a bit more tension in the room, especially the lead up to it and the week going into it. So, no, it was definitely a bit more tension. So
the most intense game you've ever played out of your 3 games.
It was, especially being down when I came on was a bit more of a challenge. But no, it was good to get out there and play, even though I did get smoked in my first touch. But we'll let that go.
But playing fullback, how did you find that? Because you obviously been training on the wing most of the season, but you've had a couple of cameos at fullback in your time already. Yeah,
no, it's good to get. I do enjoy playing fullback, a bit more space and a bit more time. So that's what I like to play with. But yeah, it is a bit different coming from wing, because I've been playing that quite a bit lately, and I'm quite familiar with all that stuff. So just a little bit of a change coming into fullback and different roles and stuff, and trying to remember them is what I've been trying to do. So yeah.
Do you think you're a fullback long term, or do you see yourself as more of a winger?
Yeah, probably in the long term I'd like to be fullback instead of wing, just as I feel like, as I said before, that just more space and time, and it's just more my game. But at the moment I'm quite enjoying wing, so we'll see what goes.
So talk me through the start of the year for you, because obviously you didn't make the squad initially, but then a couple of injuries and you get called in. Were you expecting it, or how was it when you got that call?
No, I wasn't expecting it at all, actually. I finished the club season and got to the HP stuff and played a few games with them, and I was pretty happy with that. I thought that'd been my season, then play 19s and something like that. So getting the call just to be in and training and stuff was pretty awesome at the time, just coming in 2 days a week and then working the rest. But getting the chance to play was awesome. With a few unfortunate injuries of the team, but getting a shot to get on the field and play was the dream from the start. So it's pretty cool.
And then talk me through the initial naming of your debut game against Waikato, named on the bench. Did you know leading up to the team naming that you were going to be in it that week?
No idea. I thought if I was getting a game, it'd be against a team not so high caliber as Waikato.
Yeah.
But no, it was pretty awesome to get a game like that, first game. So yeah, no, it was great.
And on T Park in front of, I'm guessing your family came along and all watched.
Yeah. My family came along, mum and dad, and my nana and James Lash, which was my old coach from First 15. So he came along and watched. It was pretty awesome. So yeah, no, it was good. Unfortunately, there was no crowd, which would have made it a bit better. But I was happy to be on T Park first game. So.
What were your nerves like on the bench? Because you're a pretty chilled out, relaxed sort of guy usually. But what do you like on the bench?
I was good the whole game actually. I was good until you said, "Jump up, Macca, you're getting on." And I was like, "Oh, here we go." That's where it started kicking. As soon as I stood up, I was like, "All right, I was got to do something now." But well, it was pretty chill from the morning till I was stood up. I was fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you said look out for nervous yawns. That's when I know I'm nervous when you're yawning heaps.
Yeah.
But I didn't see you yawning too much. So.
No, I do yawn a lot when I'm nervous. Back in First 15, every time I yawn, my coach used to ask if I slept all night. I was like, no, I had a great sleep. I just yawn every time I'm nervous. But no, it gets a bit annoying, but it's all right.
And then talk me through the game. Did you feel sweet once you're out on the field, or are you still feeling those nerves while you're out there?
As soon as I got out there, all the nerves are gone. It was just getting into the game and feeling it a bit. And yeah, so yeah, once I was out there, I was fine.
Couple of first nice touches, carry through Fletcher, and a couple of big runs.
Yeah, couple. Just trying not to get smoked first touch. But yeah, no, it was good. Got the ball in hand and felt a bit more comfortable after I had those few touches, which was good. So.
And then the following week, Southland, you get named to start straight away. You'd impressed enough off the bench, so you got your opportunity to start. How was it this week leading into this one?
Pretty much the same. Just try to go at it every training and try to improve on the stuff I didn't do against Waikato, which was just basic stuff, but didn't get to do much in the Waikato game. But leading to Southland was pretty cool. Just getting to start and getting into the training runs at the starting position and stuff was cool. So getting out there in Southland, felt pretty comfortable after that first game and got a few touches and got into the game a bit. So it was good.
So humble. What about the first touch? One of the greatest first touches in history. Cross kick, leaping take, beat the fullback, try under the sticks, and a big fins up. Go on. How did you feel around that one?
I don't know. I wasn't really expecting it. Came off really nothing. But once I heard the call for the kick, got a bit ready, and then I chased it. Didn't think I was actually going to catch the ball. Caught the ball, and then stepped the fullback. After I got past the fullback, I was pretty happy. Got a wee smile away. But nah, leading up to it, I don't know, I just did it.
Must have settled the nerves after a play like that.
Yeah, no, it did. Helped a lot through the game, so got a lot of confidence out of it.
And then the following week into the Shield game, named on the bench. Were you expecting the start or?
Nah, well, I wasn't even expecting to be on the bench. To be fair, thought we quite a big game, so I was just expecting to be training.
Yeah,
yeah. Pretty excited to get on the bench.
And then stoked to be out there.
Yeah, over the moon to be out there.
How good, mate. We have just got through your full professional rugby career and we're 10 minutes in, but that is an awesome start to the podcast. But like all stories, mate, we need to know a little bit more about how you got to become Macca Springer, the Tasman Mako. Like, what was life like for a young Macca Springer? What were you like?
Yeah, it's pretty quiet. I played a lot of sports growing up, tennis, golf, like everything.
Good at everything?
Nah,
No.
not all.
What were you good at?
Golf was off and on as it is now.
Yeah.
But, enjoyed tennis. I was all right at tennis. I don't know how big now. I'll be pretty hopeless, I'd say. But I thought I was good back in the day. And basketball, played a lot of basketball, which I wasn't bad at.
That means you were good because you're pretty humble. You must have been pretty good.
I was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. good. Won the South Island.
Did you?
South
So
Island
here we
comp
go.
for,
Now we get into it.
for Waimea College, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shooter or?
Nah, not really a shooter. Just lay up, run, get the ball, and then lay up.
Were you tall for your age growing up?
Nah, I wasn't very tall. Was shorter than all my. Oh, I wasn't shorter than all my mates. About the same size as all my mates, but started putting on a bit of height in about year 11. So yeah.
Is this when you grew your extra vertebrae in your back, which is a true story, isn't it?
It is a true story. I don't know when that came. Don't even know what it means, to be fair. But it's there. It's not going anywhere either. So yeah, probably adds a little bit of height.
So when did they find that out?
It'd been a couple of months ago now when I got
just recently.
MRI, yeah. So yeah, it was a bit surprising. Jimmy Holden told me actually. First got back in the gym before even our physio told us. I was pretty surprised.
What, he could tell from your squat or?
No, he just walked in the door and he said, "You got an extra vertebrae." And I was, well, I don't know. I don't know how I'd have an extra vertebrae, but he seemed to know.
Does that cause you any issues? Do you get back pain or?
No, I've had a bit of back problems with my disc and stuff, but I'm not sure if that's anything to do with it. But yeah, we'll wait and see. If something goes wrong, I'll say probably that.
But you can do everything else on it. You can squat and do.
Yeah, everything's fine with it.
No issues.
Nah.
And then what about your rugby as a young fella? Obviously, you were a bit of a wizard. I've heard rumours that for under 52 Nelson Bayside, you scored 92 points in one tournament, which is ridiculous. I think you played about 3 games, but mate, you're obviously an absolute wizard. Were you like that from when you first started?
Can't really remember, to be fair. Since 52s was most I can remember from our rugby days.
It was only like 3 years ago.
Yeah, I know. Nah, can't remember.
So you didn't know if you were good or not?
Nah,
No
idea.
When did you first realise that you were maybe quite good at this game?
It'd probably be 52s when I first.
I thought you couldn't remember it.
I could remember that. That's about the last one I
thing.
can remember. So,
Okay.
it'd probably be 52s and
Yeah.
getting through that and then getting named MVP of the tournament was pretty cool. And, then just from there on, just college stuff.
Yeah.
Try to get through that as best I could, and then made the Crusaders Junior Nights camp over in Christchurch, which was pretty cool, pretty unbelievable. That'd be the only one from Waimea to make it. There's a few Nelson boys, but yeah, and then just making it the next year as well was really when I thought, I'll give this a crack, and then it's gone from there. Yeah,
well, we can't skip over your Waimea College times because that's most of your career to date. How many years were you in the first 15 with Waimea College? I
was in 3 years, but the first year I made it, I wasn't actually allowed to play because I was too young.
Really?
Yeah, so there's an NZ rugby rule that they changed it like the year before I actually did it.
Yeah.
So, I wasn't allowed to play for that first year since I was too young. And then the next year when I made it again, they changed the rule back to anyone was allowed to play.
Sure.
So I was like, here we are. And then, so year 12 and 13 I played as well, which is pretty cool.
And for those who don't know Waimea College, they're not a traditional rugby school, but you went on to become the top point scorer in the UC Championship. So that's a huge achievement. I don't think you guys would have even won many games. So how did you manage to do that?
Not really sure, to be fair. Just we had actually had a decent team on our last year of playing, so it was pretty good. We had a few boys that were pretty good with the ball and created a lot of space for me because I was playing fullback, so it was pretty good to just running off a couple of those boys and got a few good tries and
How many points did you score in?
I'm not sure how many points I scored. I was goal kicking as well, but I think I got 16 tries at the last.
And how many did the team score? 17?
No, I'm not sure. I don't even know.
You carried that side. No wonder you got an extra vertebrae.
No.
Greatest Waimea College athlete since the great Mike Coman.
Yeah.
Was he a bit of a inspiration for you? Because was he the last Waimea College person to sort of come through the rugby ranks?
Yeah, Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I didn't. You just no, I'm not sure. I did watch a few of his games when I was a bit younger.
You weren't even born.
Yeah, when he went overseas and stuff, that's when I really started noticing him and knew he's from Waimea, which is pretty cool as well, because not many people come from Waimea to play rugby. So, yeah.
And now you get to work under him. So, like, you're working for the great Coleman Constructions. What a construction company. So, how have you found that?
Oh, it's been good. Bit of a change from the old school stuff, but no, it is good. Learning a lot of new things and just sticking to it.
Do you love it?
Oh, I wouldn't say I love it. It's something to do. I wouldn't say I want to be there my whole life.
You hate it, eh?
No, I don't hate it.
You hate it.
After coming in a few days rugby, I wouldn't want to go back, to be fair.
Oh, even the great Coleman Constructions. I thought you would have wanted to be up there as much as you could, but no, rugby's the dream.
Yeah, rugby is the dream.
So when did you actually think rugby's going to be, this could be my career?
Probably just the end of year 13.
Yeah.
So last year, after I finished that and I made the under-20s team for the Crusaders, that's when I really thought I'll try to give this a crack and see how far I can go with it, which is where I am now. So we'll see how much further it can take.
And then talk to me about your Crusader under-20s tournament, because that was obviously at the start of this year. Pretty cool opportunity to go up against the best players for your age group around New Zealand, even though you are still pretty young to be playing in that side, eh?
Yeah, it was unreal, actually. It was kind of like a little super rugby tournament for the younger boys that are coming through, which is awesome. It was like same setup, same everything. So it was cool to get out there and play. Like, this is probably the first time I've played on Sky Sport, and it was just it was awesome. Staying with the other boys from all the other teams and stuff. So yeah, it's cool.
Who impressed you in that competition? Anyone? Or in your side? Is there anyone you thought, man, this guy's good, other than yourself?
Definitely think about myself. No, there's a few real good boys out there. I didn't know too many boys at the time, to be fair, from other teams. I was quite young. All the other boys knew each other, and I was just in the corner just watching it all go. But no, there's a lot of talent out there. Yeah, though, definitely.
But you're not going to give any names, eh? No spoilers.
Thinking of them. Luca Inch,
man,
he came on and played well.
Yeah, he's a good player, isn't he?
Yeah, bit of a character.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are definitely a few names. I just think about it, but nothing on the top of my head.
Fair enough. And then, so from that tournament, a New Zealand under-20s side was named, and you weren't involved. So what was your feedback you got around that?
Well, I did get a call from the coach and just saying that I did play well and all the rest of that. And just obviously, I said I didn't make it, which I wasn't too upset about, since I've got a couple more years at it. So yeah, it was a bit upsetting getting the call saying it was so close and then not actually making the team. But yeah, I didn't think about it too much. Just kind of gone to the next job. So. And
so you can make that side for the following 2 years, the next 2 years, eh?
Yeah, I've got 2 more chances at it, which hopefully get one of them.
That's pretty cool. It's pretty crazy. Have you heard much feedback around next year on it?
A little bit with the under 20 Crusaders stuff.
Yeah.
Starting, I think we kick off in January or something, into January. So start that campaign, which will be pretty cool. Get back into that.
How cool. Do you think you'll play New Zealand 20s before the All Blacks?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I hope so.
You hope so?
Well, I wouldn't hope so. I wouldn't say I made the All Blacks before the 20s.
So speaking of like sort of future plans and All Blacks and stuff, what are your goals and plans? Have you put much thought into it?
A little bit. Just try to take every day as it comes, to be fair. But try to make Super Rugby ITC side, which is just pre-season with them, which will be pretty cool. Hopefully do that in the next year or two, and then just see how far I go with the Super Rugby stuff if I make a team. And then I don't really have much thought far further than that, to be fair.
Yeah.
If I make the All Blacks, would be awesome. But if I don't do anything, don't go anywhere further, I'll probably try head overseas and play some footy in some other countries and go see something different.
Yeah.
Which would be excited about.
Go cash up.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't say cash out. But go see something different apart from New Zealand and Nelson.
Nah, fair enough. So what is Crusaders the dream? Is that your favourite team, or are you a proud Hurricanes man?
I don't really have a favourite team.
Yeah. Well, that's a safe option, especially when a lot of teams are circling at the moment.
No, don't really. Just, yeah, when your first team comes, my favourite team. Definitely not you because of the Hurricanes. But no, I do support. I support the Crusaders though.
You did growing up,
20, yeah. So, but no, whatever comes.
How does the ITC work?
It's just kind of like a pre-season program, which they pick. I think it's like 5 boys from every provincial provincial team, and they just train with the Super Rugby teams for the start of the year.
Yeah,
and then they're mostly under 20s boys, so they can go on and play their under 20s competition.
Oh yeah.
But, yeah, I don't really know too much about it.
Are you able to play Super Rugby at the moment? If you, let's say, you carve up the rest of the Bunnings Cup, could you play Super Rugby?
Good question.
Don't know.
I'm unsure about that.
Because there is a limit on your game time at Bunnings Cup level, isn't there?
Yeah, they're only allowed 4 games, I think.
So you're already 3. You're already 3 down. So you got 1 left.
Yeah.
Are you going to save it for hopefully a playoff game, or?
I don't know. I don't think I have a choice. It's a bit of a game we get picked for. That's my last game for the year.
That's pretty crazy, eh?
Yeah. Well, there's a chance though you'll be able to get a few more games. They just have to reapply to the NZ Rugby, and then hopefully they approve it, so I get a few more games. But
True.
Yeah, no idea.
Do you have anything to do with that approval? Do you have to speak to anyone, or?
Nah, I just got to sign a bit of paper saying that I'm able to play.
Ready.
Yeah. Tried to do it at the start of the year. But.
Oh, it's good stuff. And obviously your building career, we sort of talked about it, but is that what you think you do after rugby, or have you got plans to, I know you're so young, but have you ever put any thought into what you're going to do after rugby?
I had a little bit of a thought, just probably try to finish my apprenticeship with building, and then obviously I can do that anywhere overseas and Australia and stuff, and make a little bit more money than here. But I'd like to own a business, some type of business. I'm not sure what yet. But
what a lad.
Yeah, taking over there. Taking over what a lad soon, I think.
Now, what sort of business?
Anything. Well, I see
entrepreneur.
What I enjoy. Yeah. Something. I like clothing brand or something. Something cool.
Mate.
Like what a lad.
You've come to the right place. What about modelling? Because one of my first memories of you was I was at the Richmond races and I see a young Macca Springer in the Fashion in the Fields cleaning up, winning the $5,000 clothing voucher for best fashion in the field, just strutting the catwalk like an absolute legend. Talk me through this one.
Oh, it was all a bit of a piss take to start with. Like, had a few beers before it, and I was like, oh, I don't know.
How old were you?
Oh, I was 18.
You've only just turned 18.
Yeah, 18 a couple months ago. And, yeah, I was with all my mates, so I was like, I'll give it, here's a crack, I'll have a joke, and I'll get up there and do it, eh? So, like, a few days before, I went to sort my costume out, my suit out, and then got there, I was probably the most nervous I've been.
More nervous than the Shield game.
Yeah, definitely. Something I just wouldn't do normally. So I was just like, oh, here we go. Got up there, did the old strut down the catwalk, and then got called to the final. Made the final, and then I won it. Got on the podium and got my photo taken, which is pretty unreal.
So good. But modelling does come in your family, doesn't it? Your mum was also Miss Nelson, I'm pretty sure, from a few stories I've heard. So is that where you sort of took your confidence to get on that catwalk from?
Nah, definitely not. There's not much of a story of why I did it. It just as a mistake. I don't think it's going to happen again, to be fair. But yeah, Mum was she did a bit of modelling back in the day when she was quite young, and yeah, that's all I've got from it. She doesn't really want me to talk about it too much because she doesn't like people knowing. But
oh well, now the whole world knows it's on Waimea. Oh, it's all good stuff. So modelling isn't part of your plans? Nah. You wouldn't do it?
No.
What about if you, like, say your career goes really well, jockey come and offer you a pretty decent contract to be the new Dan Carter of New Zealand rugby?
Oh, depends how much it's paying.
Hey, mate, you sound prime for a prank, I tell you.
Nah, I'm not like Chucky. I would have known you straight away. I heard that and I was like, oh my God, how did he fall for it? Saying that Rico and Akira were coming back for it. They're in Australia. How are they going to come back and do it? I'm not that thick, mate.
No, mate, you're
like Chucky.
You're a smart man. Anyway, that's about your career. What a career it's been.
Small career. Hopefully.
Small, but hopefully this is just the start, and maybe we can get you back on Waterlad in a few years, sort of document your journey as you go through all your future successes. But as always, we've gone to our Instagram for some questions, and wowee, we didn't get many for you.
Yeah.
No, we actually did. First question, why didn't you go to Nelson College? So this is quite a good question because obviously Nelson College is the known rugby school in the Nelson region, but you decided to stay at Waimea College. You backed yourself, and look at you now.
Yeah. No, I get this question a lot. But probably the reason I live about a minute away from the Waimea College, so it's a bit easier to get to. And also I just thought if I was going to make it, I'd try and make it in a small school. It's not really, doesn't change too much for me as long as I keep going, work hard, I'll hopefully get there, which I did, or made a little bit from it. So, no, I don't think it really would have changed too much if I went to Nelson College or went to Waimea, but just all my mates went to Waimea as well, so just made it a bit better for me. Enjoyed it more. That's
cool. What do you think about all these guys who do go to the big schools to try and progress their careers a little bit earlier?
It's just optional, if whatever you feel, to be fair, but yeah, I wouldn't say not to do it, but you got the same opportunity as everyone else if you go to a small school and make it from there. So you probably get a bit more attention if you went to a big school, as more people would watch it. But if you do really want to make it and you do work hard, and you will get there. It's not like no one will watch it. So yeah.
And what's your thoughts on Sky televising school games?
I think it's a pretty cool opportunity. I knew when Waimea had one little snippet in the Sky Sport. It wasn't very long, but it was a pretty cool experience. All the boys were like pretty excited to be on it. Yeah. So no, it is a cool thing, cool opportunity for the boys to be shown on Sky. Yeah. So yeah.
Do you think that's why some guys do go to these schools, because they get that opportunity to get on TV more? Like you say, Waimea probably didn't have any Sky TV games, but you look at Nelson College this year, I think they've had 3 or 4. So that opportunity to get in front of more people, give them more of an opportunity, or not really?
Yeah, I'd say it would give you more of an opportunity, as more people would probably watch it. But yeah, just optional. If you want to be on Sky Sport, then go play for these bigger schools, I guess. But
or just wait a year and play on the biggest stage for Tasman, eh?
Yeah. Didn't think it would be happening.
Yeah. Okay, next question. Who was your favourite player growing up?
Good question. Probably like Jimmy Marshall.
Correct. Nah. Good answer.
A few good players. I used to watch Bowden Barrett a lot.
Yeah.
I liked him quite a lot. So, yeah, probably him and Geordie, which is...
The Barrett brothers.
Yeah, the 2 Barretts. Pretty good players. So
nice. Like those. A couple of absolute lads. Okay, what happened in the Mike Sevens final?
Oh, great.
What's this one? Is it? Okay, here we go. Gene. Got this twice, actually. So must be good.
So back in the day, I used to, I don't even know why. I played the whole tournament. We made the final and got a bit nervous, didn't want to play the final. Told Mum I started feeling sick. went home. Then the boys played the final. They won the final. And now I've just copped shit about not playing the Mike Simmons finals my whole life.
So how old were you?
I don't even know. I can't. It's too far to remember, to be fair. But yeah, I don't know what happened.
So was this nerves, or was this just like full on bit of anxiety?
I probably was nervous, and it made me feel sick because I think I did feel sick. But then I was just like, bit of anxiety going into it, and then just didn't play. Boys come through though, got the win for Waimea boys. So it's good.
So how have you managed to, obviously if you had that at such a young age, that sort of anxiety and the nerves around leading up to a game, how have you gone to the complete opposite? You don't even flinch anymore. So how have you done that?
It's probably them giving me shit for it, to be fair. Just changed my attitude. No, but I don't know what it is. It's been just probably an attitude thing, but it just changed a bit more. It doesn't mean as much to me. Like if I don't play well, if I try my hardest and don't play well, I can't really do much more. And it's probably not the end of the world, you know. So new day.
Mate, that's a pretty cool mindset for someone so young to have, because I mean I remember when I was your age, mate, I was stressing about games and always wanting to. You think every opportunity is sort of your last opportunity, but mate, you're just comfortable with whatever happens and back yourself.
Yep, just back myself. See where it happens. Play good, I play good.
Right, how good's that? Okay, next one. Favourite NRL player?
Oh,
geez, you went a bit German there.
Got to say Jaden Campbell.
Oh, really?
Young gun from Titans.
Do you know him?
Not really. My cousin knows him, Harrison. And
he sent the question.
Yeah, that's why I knew straight away. But he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Have you seen him?
Yeah.
Got
the
a
kid
few
can
cool
play.
Tries. So yeah.
Is he your age?
No, he's a bit old. I think he's 21. Or so.
Yeah.
Trying to convert him to Tassie.
Oh yeah. True. Imagine that, you and him together.
We'll
Is he trying to? Would you play league?
I would. I think I would. Obviously not now.
Yeah.
And maybe in a few years if rugby goes upwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I wouldn't say no to it now, but give it a shot.
Have you played it before?
Nah, never played it.
Did you play touch?
Yeah, played quite a bit of touch in school years.
Any good?
Nah.
Oh, so good. Okay, what do you like most about rugby?
Oh, everything, apart from hitting rocks and tackling. Nah, yeah, I don't know, just enjoy it. Playing with a new bunch of mates every year, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool to get out there and just play something that you love, which is what I do. So.
What do you love about it?
Oh, what's not to love about it, Jimmy? I don't know. Everything.
No, I thought it would be a tough question, but
kicking,
running and kicking,
just not hitting rocks. That's the one thing I wouldn't love about it.
Okay, we got this one a few times actually. Is he single?
Yeah.
Are you? Wow. No, we actually got it once, but
that's right.
It's pretty, mate, exciting times.
Yeah. Not that exciting. Just don't need a girlfriend yet. Too young, mate.
Are you looking, or nah? You're pretty keen to stay single for a wee while.
Stay single.
Are you?
Yeah.
For life, or
see how just work on the old rugby stuff first, and then maybe settle down later on.
Mate, you've got your life all mapped out. I love it. Okay, this must be a personal story. Why didn't you want to get nude in front of Chris at a court session?
Oh. Well, it's just obvious. Why would you get nude in front of...
Who's Chris?
Oh, well, a guy that played for our senior A team.
Oh, yeah.
So apparently he's seen everyone's penis apart from mine.
Yeah.
So the whole court session, he was telling me to get my cock out. I just you make it awkward when you're saying to someone to get your cock out. So it would have been fine if he just didn't keep saying it, but he kept saying it, and then all the boys got behind him and, make you get your cock out. So I was like, that's enough, I'm leaving.
Oh, fair enough. Jeez, good stuff. Okay, hardest first 15 team you faced?
In what year? First year?
Mate,
second year?
You name it.
Probably would have been Christchurch boys or Nelson College in our first year, which they had a pretty good team. They won the comp and then went up north. So, yeah, probably would have been Nelson College in our first year. We played them. I think it was like 92-12 or something.
Oh, wow. And you got the 12 points.
Yeah.
Did you? Oh, was it? Okay. Player you'd least like to tackle?
You got to say Jim the Bruss at the moment.
Oh.
No one would want to tackle him. How about Levi Moore?
Yeah.
Not someone you would want to stand in front of at any time soon. So,
Couple of good shouts. What about internationally?
I don't even know. At this stage, probably who's that prop from Aussie?
Oh,
What's his name?
Taniela Tupou.
Yeah, nah, wouldn't tackle him. I would try. Wouldn't tackle him.
Wouldn't make
I would try.
No, geez, I couldn't imagine myself coming off better off against him. He is a big, thick boy and fast too.
He is.
Okay, what we sort of talked about this one, but what's your lifelong goal in rugby?
It would be to make the All Blacks, but just at this point in time, probably try to make a super team, and then what I said before, try to go overseas if nothing else works out with the All Blacks. But yeah, just head overseas and get a new experience somewhere else.
Would you go overseas early, looking to come back, or are you pretty keen to see how far you can get in New Zealand, and then the more traditional way where you start looking overseas once you've gone as far as you can here?
I'll probably just see how far I can get here first, and then head overseas, which is probably my main goal, and then probably retire after that, which will hopefully be a few more years away.
Yeah, another 15 at least. Okay, next question. What is your most embarrassing moment in your life?
Probably we had the old family. There was a party over in Tasman.
Yeah.
Went over there not wanting to drink. This is when I was actually 18.
Yeah.
So I went over there not wanting to drink. I was a sober driver. Turns out there's free beers, so I was like, I'll get into it again. Got pretty drunk. Can't remember anything of the night, but apparently I told there's videos of me telling my family all my sexual intercourses, but I don't remember it. But yeah, my sister's got videos of me telling my mum. I think that's when my mum found out, and then and then went on the boat back, and yeah, it wasn't great.
That's not good. I need to see these videos.
You don't have to see the video. They're not great videos at all. But yeah, that's probably the one I remember. There'll be a few more embarrassing stories, I definitely know.
It's pretty hard to top. That's a lot of experiences too. You'd be telling your mum.
Yeah, something you don't really want to be telling your family.
No.
But yeah.
Fair enough. Hell, that is a good story. Okay, next one. Favourite cartoon show growing up?
I quite enjoyed Phineas and Ferb. You know that?
You're kidding.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, it's hard to explain. It's just weird characters, and they make different inventions, and then they use them, and then their sister finds out, and then goes to tell their mum, and then the invention's gone. That and SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. Oh, yeah.
Can't believe
I know
you've seen Phineas and
SpongeBob.
Ferb.
When was this one made?
Can't believe you don't know that.
Phineas and Ferb. Oh,
Phineas. Phineas?
Oh, Phineas.
Yeah.
Phineas and
Watch
Ferb.
it.
Is it still on?
I know. Can't say I watch Disney Channel anymore.
Was it on Disney Channel?
It was, yeah.
Okay.
Or cartoon.
I'll look it up on YouTube, so
Yeah.
give it a watch. Highly recommend.
I wouldn't say at the time. Yes, highly recommend. Right now,
How old were you? I know you hate this question. You never know how old you are.
how old were you? I would have been about 4 or 5.
So about 2009 or something. Jeez, it's good stuff. Okay, last question. Best piece of advice you've received. So you've obviously done a lot in your career to date. So what advice have you got that stands out for you to get you this far, this early?
Probably just be yourself. Come into the environments, and people obviously act a bit different than they are. But probably just be yourself and come in and just be who you are. And if people like you for who you are, then that's all you can ask for. So yeah, probably that. To be fair, it stuck with me for a bit.
Mate, you are wise beyond your years. That is incredible advice. For an 18-year-old kid to be giving out that advice, that's special. You are. This is genuinely who you are, isn't it?
Yeah.
This character here.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah. It wouldn't be acting for you here.
No, he's a very chilled out man, great kid, and massive future in the game. So, Macca, I really appreciate you coming on the podcast. I know when you first mentioned it, you were kind of joking, but I was really keen to get you on because, mate, I think you've got a massive future in the game, and I'm looking forward to following it. And I'm sure a lot of the listeners who have listened to this episode will enjoy following your career from now on as well. So, mate, really appreciate you coming on the podcast and giving up your time.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. It's been good. Till next time.
Till next time. That's it. Lad.